methods. The Properties application shows two text widgets in the same browser. First, you will find that the help snippet for the text widget on the right is deactivated. That is because the size of the widget is determined to be too small. Also, you can start different browser windows, different browsers, on different devices, and by multiple users, each of which will have their own instance of the two text widgets. Each of them has their own session, as you can see from the independent colors in each instance. You can press Ctrl-S in any of them to stop choosing random colors. Each of the sessions are represented by different objects on the server, making sure the properties are separate. The kind of properties that are saved, such as in this case, the text and text color, can be chosen depending on the application you are using the text widget in. The following application, the multi-user editor, is the opposite of the Properties application. It does not separate the sessions, but instead it synchronizes them. The updates are automatic and immediate and do not depend on the browser or devices that you use. You can now have multiple users work on the same text document simultaneously. Say, one person in the office and one person on their handheld computer or mobile phone. The Table application shows a table of text widgets. Each is synchronized by the server constantly, in this case only placing another random value in each cell. It can be used, of course, for more useful applications as well, such as showing stock market values or sports scores. The Table application 2 is a mix between the multi-user editor and the Table application. It creates a shared table which is kept synchronized between multiple users. In this example, we use different browsers on the same computer, but you could also edit the table from another computer or from a mobile phone. Changes you make are colored blue, and changes you receive from other instances are colored red. You can also associate the application with a database, which is then updated by all users. Multi-user applications or distributed applications often have a sizable programming as well as usage overhead. It is bothersome because of the many load and store and commit and update cycles the users have to trigger manually. The previous three applications help reduce this overhead to zero, making real-time distributed applications easy to develop and use. The features we have shown you are only examples. On the server side, you can customize a Smalltalk block of code that is executed on every update of the widget, making the widget do whatever you would like. Let us take a brief look at the code you have to write to integrate the widget into your web application, and then customize it to the behavior you require. It is most easy to integrate the widget into C-side applications, and all of these examples have been implemented as C-side components. As you can see, the evaluator application, which was our first example, the one that just evaluates user code, is a subclass of WA component. The classes with names ending in application are websites. The actual text widget is the instance variable TextApplet component. Since each application is different, we have to define some behavior for the widget, which is done in the initialize method. It creates the widget and sets its width. You could activate debug mode here, which does Smalltalk debugging and outputs all available information in the transcript and the Java console. Next, the onCommit block is customized, telling the server to evaluate the text given by the text widget responder, converting the result of this evaluation to a string, and then generating a response for the client, which, in this example, is a command to insert the result string at the current caret position. The method renderContentOn is used to show the widget in C-side applications. It is just rendering the actual text widget component and then following it with some comment that is also placed on that website. Of course, not every application is written in only 6 lines of code, as this little administrator's tool is, but often it is only necessary to modify a Smalltalk block of code that is evaluated upon each client request. This concludes our introduction to the VisKonz TextWidget. Please visit us on our website. The link is provided in the comment to this video.